Well, welcome back to Newbie Farm. Now, this is my no frills version of it. Not the challenge. I will be doing the next challenge one as soon as I get a chance. But therein lies a few problems. Real life. Don't you just love real life? Right, quite simple. Mum got back from the hospital. She's fine, but well, she's better. She's not fine. I don't think she'll ever be 100% again, but that comes with age. So she's 85 or 86, I forget exactly which. But I've clean forgot outpatients. She's had to go last week to outpatients. She's got to go again next week, which means we take a little bit of extra time off, and I wish I hadn't left that there. To help her out there, we have cut my cousins go around her to see her off, and myself and my wife meet up with her up at the hospital. She needs hospital transport. So that's taken out some time for making videos. That and as we put our 15-year-old Fiesta car, and those who know British cars will know the Fiesta. This was a Fiesta Gear 1.4. We bought new 15 years ago, but it's cold enough, so we've got to replace that, which has meant more time out as we go and source a new car. Well, say source a new car. I've been spending a lot of time on Google, and I found the car we want, and we're buying new again. But that's because we're mad. Oh, and we can get 0% HP finance, and it is actually HP, not this stupid personal lease arrangement, which I love that. So in 3 years' time it will be ours, but that's taking some time out, and I will be losing a day to that this week. Possibly 2, I don't know yet. I also got school holidays, and we take a grandson out for a few days each year, day trips, which also means time out from recording. In short, I have at the moment, the time of recording this, I have videos made up until Monday, and I think I'm going to fall behind. There's going to be a few gaps. Now, some are going to be easy to do. The Motorsport Manager is dead simple to do. There's no setting up. Now, those of you who make videos will know the process that goes on when you make a video. It isn't just a case of sitting in front of the box with your game on, your recording equipment running, and just talking. You also have to spend a lot of time after you recorded, editing and rendering, because you can't do anything else at the time. And when you've done that, whoops, didn't mean to step out. And when you've done that, you then have to set up for your next episode. Because I don't think on some of those ones I've done you'd be too happy. I've done 3 or 4 weeks running of just mowing one meadow, so you have to finish it off, and that can take a long time. I was actually watching Daggerwin. Yes, I watch other people. I was watching Daggerwin. He's doing a series which I quite like the look of, where he's starting with nothing, and he was saying this, I think it's the second episode, that took him 8 hours to make. I couldn't believe that. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this thing up, and I should have actually in here, because I'm actually playing this map. This is Newbie version 4, the hard version, but played on hard, but not 100% hard, if you get what I mean. Because I'm not using any seasons, no gearbox, no nothing like that. I'm just playing to have fun. Now this should still work on here. I just need to find the first waypoint now. Oh, I think it's down the other end. No, and it's this end. To turn around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this. This one shouldn't be too bad. I should make this, and I have most of the maps are ready to make the next video on, but some aren't, and when they're not, I might just have to stop. Now I'm going to put this on to course play, as you could have probably guessed. Look at this now. Don't want that. I want reach markers deactivated, and we're just going to let him go down. I think I'm going to slow him down a little bit. Slow him down to about 7. Turn speed about 4. Yeah, I had to. Now I'm going to get in the other tractor and we'll get right in it. Now I want to check what else we've got here. Did I buy a mower? Yeah, I know I got that mower. Did I buy the other one? And have we got enough money to actually buy it? I think we might be able. I'm going to take a loan out because I'm going to go and buy the Massey mower. I forget exactly how much I want, but I'll just take a. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're okay for loans, so we will. I think it should be enough. I can only take. I think I can only take 200 fare up on this because this is this is vanilla. There is no extras on there. As you know, with seasons, it depends on how much land you own, what you can buy. And I'm going to take that. I'm going to have to move that flame and slurry injector out of the way, because that's right in the flaming way, and we want that. I'm not going to buy a header. I'm going to risk not having a header. I know I can get around these areas without it, but we'll take this down and just move down. What we're going to do today, I'm going to make some hay first. I think I will be baling grass. Now that's a novelty for you all. You never see me bale grass, because I know that in the real world you wouldn't. You bale grass and it goes all slimy and nasty and horrible. But this is my relaxation map, and I've been playing this a lot. And other news, Roy is working on another map for small to medium equipment, and and he's been kind of let me have a copy, and I've been playing it, and I will be, when I get a chance, doing a look at, not a review. I don't tend to do. What am I doing going down here? I don't want to go there. I want to go down to the shop. All I want to do is move that injector out of the way, and I will be using the system on here to automatically take fertilizer or muck from the cows when I'm mucking a field. So I'm playing this as I reckon the majority of people play. Not the majority of my subscribers. I think the majority of my subscribers play a little bit more realistic. I'm not playing this one realistic at all. This is all just to have a laugh, have a bit of fun. I keep forgetting just how bad the turn circles are. And you see also I'm not using a wheel on this. It seems a bit of a waste really. Now I'm going to just move this. So I think I moved it up there because it was just in the way of getting more equipment. I got the plough there too. We must. What about plough down there? Wind up. Oh well, not worry. I'm going to leave that there. Get out, find the Massey. There we are, the Massey mower. I do like this bit of kit. I know you're going to say I should hope so that how often you use it. But but for a small farm, this is perfect equipment. This is the Massey pack and the Modern Classics pack. Stuff you don't actually have to look and do a load of hunting to find stuff. Right, we're now going to go. Now this only just fits down some of these roadways. Good job Roy doesn't put traffic on his maps anymore. If I recall correctly, the Farming Sim 2011 had traffic on. I can't remember 13 might have had some traffic on the main loop, because there was a loop road ran right the way around the interior of the map. I can't remember if I had traffic on. I played it a lot, the 13 Newbie. I also played the 15, which I also loved. The 17 Newbie is even better. I think Roy is one of these people who improves with every map. Right, let's get this up here and do a bit of mowing. I should do the mowing here. I will be doing a lot of automation on here. I'm hoping I've got enough silage to keep us through to the next cut. But this cut, I think I'm going to do this as grass, this cut. And the next one I will do silage, no, it's hay, and the last one, if we get a third cut out, we'll do silage. If not, we'll have to wait until next year. Right. Let's start this lot up. There's no unfolding. And away we go. And I'm going to do this by hand, so you can just see how bad I actually am at doing this sort of thing. Now I have the fancy little display down here. There is one bit here. If you get too close to that edge, it will tell you don't own the field, but that's fair enough because that is outside the registered area of the field anyway. There won't be much on this bit here. I hope I actually bought a baler. You can see where we just went through to get some, I think just had to get some grass to feed the cattle with. But we make grass bales using the CSZ equipment. We can soon get some bales down to the cattle. I'm using all sorts of cheats on there. I've got the auto egg collector put onto the map. I don't much like the little mini game of egg collect and hunt the eggs. In my experience, chickens normally lay as a group. One of them find a good nest and the majority will use it. They don't often go scattering about all over the area. We still keep a few bantams at home. We've got 4, but they begin to get a little on a bit now. We keep them more as pets than anything, but they keep us as eggs. It's only during the off seasons when they stop, have their little break and stop laying, that we actually have to buy eggs. Obviously we have to remember we're using Bantam's eggs, so when you're making the cake or something you have to increase the amount of eggs. Get this out, I'll get a rake. I hope I've got a rake anyway. You have to excuse me, I just got up here, jumped on, loaded the map in, started recording equipment, and I'm having to learn me way as I'm going. And the idea of this map, where possible, if the piece of equipment I want to use is on the Modern Classics. I will use the Modern Classics pack, equipment from there. If it's not there, failing that, I will then look at the Massey pack, and failing that, I will then look at whatever I've got. You know, stuff which I like. Most of the mods will come from Mod Hub, so everybody can find them easily. You just have to hunt Mod Hub for them. One I can't remember now, if you have to maintain vehicles in vanilla. I haven't played vanilla without seasons for 18 months now. I would have thought. Must be 18 months now. I got on fairly early on to seasons, and the Railmus guys have been very kind and helped me out when I had a few problems, and always willing to answer my questions. And I, as you know, I've been on the promotions team for seasons. But this is a fresh for me, playing without seasons. This is like taking it back to when I first got the game. So I should really go up and down, but it ain't gonna make much difference. Actually, what I want to do is put it onto cruise, so I don't have to keep a finger on the go button. I'm using the latest version of drive control, by the way, or keyboard steer, which has just been updated, and it has improved it quite a bit. It doesn't suddenly snap on you now like the original version did when you're using keyboard. And a whole lot of things you can adjust. I haven't got round to trying to adjust them yet, so I don't know what they do. Oh, and for those who are interested, I might as well tell you, we are buying a new Suzuki Vitara. If you know what they are. It's sort of a mini SUV. Didn't really want an SUV, but we're both getting on a bit now, and we find it harder to get. My wife finds it hard to get into the car, and I find it hard to get out with them being so low. So we're going for something a bit taller. And it was a good deal we got on it, and the basic model has everything we want. So we're going with that. We pick up Saturday. The wife has the cars. I have. Oh, I say the wife. My wife has the cars. I have the bikes. The Honda is mine. The Suzuki is hers. Although one slight difference. I can drive her car, she can't ride my bike, so she hasn't got a bike license and has got no intention of learning, she tells me. Well, this ain't going too bad, huh? It's going better than I expected. This is going to take a while. Normally I will mow this using courseplay. I have got a courseplay course set up, but the one thing I haven't got is courseplay course to collect the grass and take it to the silage silo. I have one, but since there's a placeable, I placed it in a slightly different place this time. It was on the map I'm playing off screen, so it doesn't quite mate up. And I'm not going to move everything about, so I will probably make another course. In fact, that could be an episode just to show you how, if anybody's interested. I'm a great lover of course. I use courseplay against hard help every time. I find it a lot better. Although I used to on 15 for harvest, I used to use auto combine. I haven't really got my head around AI extension, which is the incorporates both the harvest bit and the general bit never has worked that well, and it still doesn't work that well. And the harvesting I haven't really tried, because course play's improved no end. It's not missing anywhere near as much as it used to. That's the one thing I used to like about the Mowgli's Harvest mod. It never missed anything. Because I even noticed that the AI worker, Johnson AI worker, watching 1 or 2 streams, still misses stuff that I never use. I've never been a lover of it. For the few extra minutes it takes to set the course, I'll use course player every time. And I will have to refill the seeder, I think. I don't think it holds enough seed to do a full field. And in vanilla it may be seed usage has changed. I can't remember if really must change that or not. Well, now we should really start coming up and down. I'm not going to bother to lift the mower blades, but this is an excellent bit of kit, this thing. As you see, I've got the seasons display mod up there, originally by Disco, but it's in which this would work perfectly well as straight Disco's mod, but this is the one that's been modified and is a private mod by Roy to work with properly with seasons. Roy, by the way, is Cavalier Roy, member of the Monkey Show. Very good modder indeed, very good map maker. And I'm going to say I will be showing this new one off Maypole fairly soon, as it's going to be the quickest one. If I get to the point where it's going to take too long to set a map up and I haven't got one ready set, I will slap that on and we'll do a look round as it stands at the moment. I think one will certainly have to wait for a little while, maybe the museum series, because that takes quite a while. That's just, to be honest, enough to not lie. I think I'm set up ready to do the next video on that. And Blickling, again, I think I've already got Blickling set up for the next one, so I've got most of them set ready, so I should be able to do one more round, I think. And other news, Old Ridge, I've recorded the very last episode of Old Ridge. Thinking back, I made a couple of errors on there. The map I was using wasn't Old Ridge, and I kept calling it by the wrong name, I believe. And I'll put that right now. Before you, well, yeah, it will be before you see it. That'll be next Friday, not this one coming Friday after. I think I kept the map I used with the West Coast with Bill Up Bill, and I think I kept calling it Sandy Bay, which is Oxygen David, of course. I hope they both, if they should watch, I hope they both forgive me. I think they will. They're nice chaps. And I will just mention there's a collection going on for Bill to buy a new PC. I should imagine I'm almost at the target now, but just in case they're not. If you ever look at Duck Zorley, you will find a video there he done, a live stream he done, a recording of that on there, talking about the collection, which Duck is arranged and good for Duck. Now also there's a post, he's done a lovely post on PCSG. Find, I think, in the articles section. There's one thing I do like about the majority of the people of the society around farming sim, we do tend to help each other. There is always the ones who won't, but you'll get that in all societies, I'm afraid. Now I will want this up at the top because I think I've got another meadow to mow, another field to mow before we plough it. So when I've done this, I'm about to drive that up to the top there. But normally I'll keep it down here because this will be the only grass I have. It's all the grass I will need till we get sheep. Because this doesn't have a grazing mod. I'm not going to put it on, but the idea for this map is to make it difficult. And grazing mod simplifies maps a bit. It's a flaming good mod, and I love having it on maps. But it does make things a little bit easier. For the best part of the year, you don't even have to think about supplying grass, before you don't overstock your meadow. I think grazing mod, that's Railmus. I think it's one of the rail loggers. As is ground compaction, which I might drop on here. I don't think I have already. I might just drop that on here just for a little bit of fun. But that will mean you don't get the automatic 3-year ploughing with that. You will have to do it when the ground gets too compacted. You will have to plough. Most of the time you get away with cultivating. Again, I think I got that on the map on my save of this map, which I'm playing off screen. I'm about 3 years in on that. Yes, that's right, I'm doing a lot of fast forward because that one I'm using a hell of a lot of AI. This one I'm going to do more of it myself. Just mainly because it's on screen, and I guess that most of you want to see me mess up, not AI mess up. Oh, and if you have the Modern Classic, if you get that pack, that's cheap. It definitely is cheap. It's well worth the money. Just listen to this, especially the Massey stuff. The author of that, Matt, there was a Massey of that particular vintage locally, and he took his recording equipment and recorded starting up and running and shutting down. So the sounds you get on that are proper Massey sounds. You know, this always amazes me how far some modders will go to get authenticity. We have, on this game, we have an amazing modders. Oh, I've messed that up good and proper. It's because I ain't cut enough off that end. I can't turn sharp enough. How are we doing on there? We'll probably carry on until the seeder runs out, and I'll swap over and refill the seeder. Oh, one thing I want to check on. I know I was just watching an old disco one. He said there was something on there. Let's just have a look. He said the wheels weren't working, but they are. I thought they were. I thought they did turn. As you see, we're well through this, and we are missing bits there in that corner on that turn. Alright, let's get back to the because I've got that, I haven't put it in here yet. Just give that a home. Put that in there too. Right. That wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't suddenly get a thought and have to just dash off to another part of the map to have a look at it. I think I have to Do I have to fertilise? No, I think I do. Let's just have a look. Yeah, I will have to fertilise. Well, what I will do for the first thing is I will, once I've got the grass up, I will bring the weeder on here, and that will give me one fertilisation level. Then you get the third one. You get one for cutting it. You get the third one when it's ready to harvest. You just run over then with either a weeder or some fertiliser. Weed is cheaper. Right, let's just collect this little bit we've missed here. Made a real mess of it. Now we go out this way and come in a bit wider. That's better. See, you can do it. You can do it, me, and you're not quite the doofus you seem. Might be hard to. Right, with 6% left, the weight. What I'm going to do is just come out of screen. Oh. I've got this flame and I don't want that to do that. I'm just going to take a shot of and back inside. Bring this back. Now we've got a screenshot. I haven't put up the glance yet, so I can keep an eye on. Oh, wrong one. Better. That's better. Yes, we can see now. He's out. Or almost out. Well, according to that, he is out. Yeah, he's out. Right, I'm going to stop this here. Right. Actually, the engine sounds on this is quite good, especially as it's winding down when it's done. Alright, we'll just take that off. Yeah, and we'll just go and refill this. There's not a lot left to do now. And whilst we're going to refill this, I want to say thanks very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, well, how about it? Come on. I don't bite. I ain't got enough teeth left to bite. Join the friendly community. Join us here and chat away on the comment section. To wit, if you have anything you wish to comment on, please feel free to post it in the comments under this video. I read everyone and I try and reply to everyone, because I'm that kind of guy. And I just back this in, fill it up, and we're end there. You might notice I've kept all the triggers on the farm here. Those who know me about know I quite often go around removing all the triggers, but decided to keep them on this one. If I really wanted to cheat, I would do it so it automatically buys them, but they're more expensive. And remember, we will make very little money on this map. Very little. I can't remember how far we got. Anyway, with that, is Mowing saying that. Cheerio for now. Cheerio.